boys. 150 times 3. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, for He is my shepherd, boys. Thank you. I'm going to get a little emotional here. I've done it, Nate. For the Lord works in mysterious ways, Nate. And He is our shepherd. And the Lord loves us, Nate. And the Lord guides us. I'm sorry. I'm not joking. I'm gonna get a little emotional here, guys. I'm sorry. I have a story to tell you. Just weighing the dumbbell, boys. 153.2 pounds. 153.2 pounds. Okay, my boys. There's a rich man in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. His name is Daryl Cates. And this rich man, Daryl Cates, he has all the pleasures of this earth. He feels the pleasures of this earth, the material wealth. But there is another man who does not feel this wealth. For, although I'm not a Muslim, but when Muslims claim to do Ramadan, when the prophet, boys, he let down a message from the angels and from God. God is mightiest, boys. And he taught, as Jesus and Moses before him, that the slaves and the poor, they shall endure. This is why I tell you, all of you that are occupying Europe and Wall Street, to carry on, my comrades. Carry on. For your efforts are not in vain. Because guys like Daryl Cates, they don't rule us. Humanity is worth more than money. And you want me to tell you something, boys? You want me to tell you something? For all my brothers out there, this one goes out to Brendan Mickelson, Jason Wilgert, Andrew Kennedy, Brendan Ferguson, Taylor LaValle, Angus Lillico, Lee Pasternak. Lee Pasternak maybe has lost sight of faith in the Lord. He may be an atheist, but at least he sees the light. That humanity, that handing soup to somebody in a kitchen, is a mighty act, much mightier than the money of Daryl Cates. And Daryl Cates, this billionaire, he owns, boys. He doesn't produce. He owns, and he buys out. And he buys things out, boys. He buys things out, boys. He owns. But you can't own a man's soul. A man is not a piece of fruit, as Arthur Miller wrote in the poem. Or it's not a poem, actually, it's a play called The Death of a Salesman. And that really fundamentally captures the fall and the falseness of the American dream. Is it worth to be well liked and wealthy, or is it worth to be loved by your fellow humans? I'm going to tell Billionaire Derry, that's what he is, Billionaire Derry. Billionaire Derry, that I know a man who is worth twice what billionaire Daryl Cates is worth. I don't know if he's still alive, but his name is Louis Cardinal. Louis Cardinal was a native Canadian from Alberta, Canada, from a rural area outside of St. Albert, Alberta, Canada, of Cree Aboriginal descent, boys. And he's worth more than twice what Daryl Cates earns. For this man never compromised in his life. For this man always remained true to his spirit instead of money. So if you ask who in paradise, as the Muslims call, will be a wealthier man, will it be Louis Cardinal, as people have called him, Louis the Bum, or will it be billionaire Daryl Cates? Which man may enter paradise first? I want you to think about that, my boys. Think about it.